Hey guys, it's the Pink Vegan Barbie here. So today I just wanted to go through, so I watched this video last night called Cowspiracy. I bought the DVD at the WEAC event yesterday, and I just wanted to talk to you a bit about that and what my thoughts were on the DVD.
The Post sent me to a report online published by the United Nations stating that cows produce more greenhouse gases than the entire transportation sector. This means that raising cattle produces more greenhouse gases than all cars, trucks, trains, boats, planes combined, 13% compared to 18% for livestock. This is because cows produce a substantial amount of methane from their digestive process.
It's the first time I've actually seen it, and it actually just really upset me a bit because knowing that our society basically is damaging the environment due to, animal agriculture and things like that. It really upset me because, well, they're like, this guy goes up to all these different environmental companies, and he goes up to them and asks them, like, what is their main, what do they think is the main issue on the environment, and what's making things really, what's making things worse. And clearly it's stated in facts and things like that that it's animal agriculture.
And what about livestock and animal agriculture?
Well, what about it? I mean,
I'm just really upset because, well, watching this and knowing that these people know the facts and they actually know that, it's the meat industry and dairy industry that is killing our planet, and they're not doing anything about it. And it just really upset me because, well, everyone here, well, apart from the vegans that I know of, or plant-based people, are buying into these companies and not even realizing that, we're killing our planet. And they're not even saying anything about it. They're just saying that, it's pretty much like cars, running on petrol, and all these different fumes that are, making our pollution worse and all this stuff. But it's really just animal agriculture. It's the #1 leading cause to why our environment and our planet is really just being disrupted, and it's just going to pretty much die.
In the middle of the largest mass extinction of species in 65 million years, the rainforest is being cut down at the rate of an acre per second. And the driving force behind all of this is animal agriculture, cutting down the forest to graze animals and to grow soybeans, genetically engineered soybeans to feed to the cows and pigs and chickens and factory farmed fish.
Apart from this guy, he's done a really good job, but I'm really just frustrated about how all these other companies and places have actually just done nothing about it. And it's really, really upset me. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, I just can't believe that this stuff is still going on, and, well, there's nothing being done about it. So I really want you guys to watch this video and really try to watch the whole thing, because this guy ends up, going to different places and stuff like that, and he pretty much gets the same answer from every single place, saying it's, the pollution from the cars and stuff like that. But really, it's the animal agriculture. Like, what else do we have to do?
So my calculations are that without using any gas or oil or fuel ever again from this day forward, that we would still exceed our maximum carbon equivalent greenhouse gas emissions, the 565 gigatons, by the year 2030, without the electricity sector even, or energy sector even factored in the equation, all simply by raising and eating livestock.
If you reduce the amount of methane emissions, the level in the atmosphere goes down fairly quickly, and within decades, as opposed to CO2. If you reduce the emissions to the atmosphere, you don't really see a signal in the atmosphere for 100 years or so.
single largest contributor to every known environmental ill known to humankind. Deforestation, land use, water scarcity, the destabilization of communities, world hunger. The list doesn't stop. It's an environmental disaster that's being ignored by the very people who should be championing.
Free-living animals made up, 10,000 years ago, made up 99% of the biomass, and human beings, we only made up 1% of the biomass. Today, only 10,000 years later, which is really just a fraction of time, we human beings and the animals that we own as property make up 98% of the biomass, and wild free-living animals make up only 2%. We've basically completely stolen the world, the earth, from free-living animals to use for ourselves and our cows and pigs and chickens and factory farmed fish, and the oceans have been even more devastated.
Concerned researchers of the loss of species agree that the primary cause of loss of species on our Earth that we're witnessing is due to overgrazing and habitat loss from livestock production on land and by overfishing, which I call fishing.